With you too? Yeah, I know I had to go ahead and hit that button real quick, man. Been talking all that stuff about trying to keep channel from being stagnant. So I had to go ahead and hit that button one time. Uh, salute to everybody out there, man. Salute everybody that had a great 4th of July. Man, we went out last night. My mom actually came up here from Florida. Shout out to you, ma. Um, we went out, had a good little time last night. I posted a picture. Uh, I have I got my youngest daughter to get out there on the dance floor, bro. We was having a good time, man. It was a good time, bro. It's always a good time whenever either mom comes up here or we go down there. It's always a good time. What up, Irony? Good to see you, man. Um, I'm just trying to stay a little bit consistent, bro. I said the other day I gotta keep hitting that button, man. I gotta at least keep doing something on the channel to at least keep it moving a little bit. So here I am, bro. Here I am hitting the button. Eh, no cousin Crody. What you mean, bro? What's up, Dan Stone? What's happening, Stacy? Stone Panda, what's good with you, bro? Good to see you, man. Just staying consistent, man. Just staying consistent. Hitting the button, bro. Trying to steady hit the button. Hey, Stone Panda, you got 1984 in your name because that's your year. That's your birth year right there. I'm only wondering because that's my birth year too. 1984, man. Hear them geese? Them geese going at it. Yep, that's 80s babies, man. That's the year LeBron James born too. Talking about real fast. Got to take my daughter to work. Hey, man, shoot, be safe out there, brother. Um, Man, we were contemplating, because they were doing a little fireworks show out here, um, for like city last night. My youngest daughter, man, she was so about it, like, let's go, let's go. I'm like, man, like I used to love to be right there, get to those places, do that. Like that's something I used to really, really look forward and enjoy. Now I look at it like an old man. Like I look at it and I'm like, man, there's gonna be so many people around, bro. And then on top of that, it's gonna be whenever it's time to leave. Like we ain't never gonna get out of here. So it's gonna be we gotta wait till it gets dark at 10 o'clock, and it's only like 7 at this point. Wait till it gets to be about 10 o'clock and it's dark out. And then after that, by the time we fight everybody out to get out of all this traffic and everything, man, it's gonna be 1 a.m., 2 o'clock in the morning before we get home. I'm just not feeling it, man. Go home and blow stuff up there. Ever get chased by a goose? I have, man. I've been chased by a goose as a kid, been chased by a goose as an adult. Bro, them geese don't mess around. I got a short on here, man, that I was actually going over and looking at some geese eggs, and the geese started hissing at me. You know how they be getting the hissing, bro. They started hissing at me. I was like, okay, okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, Mister It. They, she, her, whatever you are. What up, Britt the Carpenter, man? Good to see you, bro. Glad to see you up in here, Stacy. Stacy in there laughing. Um, Man, but yeah, yeah, yeah. We had a great time last night, man. Um, so I don't get to see my mom enough. I mean, I don't get to see any of my family enough, really. Like, and used to, like when I was younger, man, it didn't really matter to me like that. It was like because I was all messed up on substances for a long time, so I didn't want to be around them anyway. Plus, just the way my whole youth upbringing, how it went down, I didn't want to be a part of it anyway either. But as I get older, man, and like I got one son who's an adult now, and he hits me up all the time. He's always checking in, but um, think you know what I mean. Like I want my kids to want to spend time with me when they get they full grown, they out in their life. And my son, he does, bro. He's all about it. Like my son hits me up all the time. He's quick to holler at his dad, man. He's all the time letting me know what's going on, what's happening with him. I think we need to get up out of the shade, y'all. Let's get up out of the shade. We all up underneath the shade. Take a little walk for a minute, man. They're trying to get out here a little bit today. What up, big feats? Good to see you, homie. We just trying to do what we said we was gonna do, man, and keep doing something. At least hitting the button, you know. That's what we doing, man. My reception might get messed up. I'm on the Wi-Fi, so if I get too far away, it might get messed up. But let's go sit up here for a minute, man. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I've just it's been on my mind a lot lately, like, cause I don't know if y'all know, but like I took a year and kind of stepped back from my dad. I had been building my relationship back with him for a while, and then some things that went on, and it wasn't really with him. It was just with other people, the whole situation surrounding it and everything, man. And so I uh I took a year and I just really wasn't messing with him too much. And then I went and saw him on Father's Day, man, and you know he's an hour drive or so away from me, man. So it's like I can go see him, and then but my mom's a lot harder to be able to see. So I mean, I think we're gonna hook back up tonight again. Um, I think she's gonna come through. I hit her up earlier and told her, I've been planning on going to work. Isn't this pretty? I was thinking about working like a half a day today or something, but I ended up saying, screw it, man. I'll just put in extra hours through the week. Those are pretty right there, man. That's right beside my garage. I need to trim some of it up, but that was a little pretty little. Hold on, man. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. Nature, baby. Nature. I had to move because I couldn't see none of the comments, man. Uh, what up, Shy? Uh, yeah. You know Joshua on day 66, man. I've been talking to him in the comments a little bit here and there. Um, Congratulations to him, bro. Black-eyed Susan flower. That's what that is, bro. It's a black-eyed Susan flower. It's pretty dope. Me personally, my favorites are I like tulips and I like lilies personally. But that's what you call that, huh? A black-eyed Susan flower. Hey, it's dope. Yeah, y'all can make fun of me, y'all. You want to, man? Like I love the color pink. I mean, like that Aerosmith shit. Pink is my favorite color. Pink when the lights go wild. What up, Chief? My boy, good to see you, man. A damn black-eyed Susan or grow in the desert, bro. So what is that? Is that not a flower? That's a damn weed? Cause it seemed like only a weed would grow in the desert, man. Damn. That's a beautiful weed if it's a weed. And you said you think. Man, I had some other flowers, but a lot of them was early bloomers. They ain't really blooming out here now. Got this big old dead tree branch, man. I looked out in the yard earlier and saw this discoloration. I was like, what in the hell is that thing, man? All straight dudes love pink. They're in the closet. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. People can say whatever they want to say, man. I like pink. I like the color pink. Always have. Especially once I had little girls. What up, honey? Good to see you, bro. We just hitting the button yet again, man. Staying a little bit consistent, you know. I was talking that shit, man. Trying to keep doing something. Trying to keep it moving, man. So that's what we're doing right now. Now we're walking around the yard, man. I was up there with too much. I felt like I wasn't getting enough sun. Now I came out here to the chair and the little tanning chair, man, and it was too bright, bro. I couldn't even see the damn comments. So now we're gonna go all the way out here to the little boathouse gig, man. I got I got a pull-out bed in this little sofa right here, bro. Got the little flat screen over there. Got the little fridge over there. Good times, man. Good times. Yeah, man. Bro, I'm about. I always though, homie. Um, once once I finish up these duplexes that I'm doing right now, um, I got the big old deck, man. I got a dock, a deck, and a whole little walking run that connects the two, man. And it's up in the other city on the rich side of that city, bro. And that's gonna be that's gonna be at least a good week, maybe 2 weeks directly out there in the sun. You know what I mean? Like that one's gonna be rough. I might have to just end up jumping in the lake every so often over there, man. This I kind of leave this for my youngest, man. Like my youngest daughter, she likes to come down here. She brings the PS5 down here, and she'll play the PS5 down here, just sitting, doing her thing. Whenever they have friends come over, like you can see, they got little snacks and stuff. Like when they got little friends come over, man, they'll come down here. And, you know what I mean? I got the you know what I mean, she knows how to use the whole breaker and everything, get the little fan on and all that. She knows what she's doing down here. So what up, Big Tommy Thunder, man? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, Chicago. I try to stay busy, man. Like the truth is, like, I'll be busy, 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 staying busy, right? And then the moment I get a moment that I'm not busy, I have other things that I could be doing to be busy, like I could be making a video or whatever. But as soon as I get that moment to be like, finally, a chance to not be 100% busy, I take it and run with it, man. And then, I end up just hanging out on a Sunday when I could be getting something done today. I really could be. But at least we hit the button. I thought about, I almost didn't even hit it earlier, man. I really did. But I figure why not, bro? Why not? I looked around. There's only one person. There's one person in the country genre. I went over there and saluted, said what up the two pro over there, talking my little shit. We was actually talking about church and everything, man. And I was talking about, my mama being up here. I was talking about like when my mama ran off with that old boy, man, the whole church ended up like condemning my pops over it. And my pops ain't the one that went out and ran off with nobody or messed with nobody, you know what I mean? But like it ended up my pops lost his job as the pastor of that church, which he created that whole church, bro. He built that thing up. Like, I mean, when we came there, bro, there was on an Easter Sunday, maybe 30 people. You know what I mean? And it got to be where he had 300 people in that thing quite a bit, man, on the regular. Like, so he became like the little local famous pastor. Like, people would have him come and do the revivals and do all that. Like, he was very good at what he was doing. And I was trying to tell them, I was like, man, can y'all understand like what it is whenever you've been watching your dad from the time you was like 5 years old until you're about 16, 15, 16 years old. You watch him and he goes up and lays a hand on somebody and they just out in the spirit. Like, I watched that from my dad for years and years and years, man. I watched him just, you know, slain in the spirit. I watch them pray for people and they get to speaking in tongues and like watching like my dad. Like I would look at it like when I was real young, I would look at it like that's my dad, that's my dad, you know what I mean? But like I don't know. Older, I don't know. What's up, man? Um, my friend's mom, Emily, she wants to do a surprise for her and she wants to That's the stuff I was just talking about on here. When you're young, you don't realize how it is. When you're young, it's always friends, friends, friends. You think all the friends are important. When you get older, them friends, it won't even be like you ever knew them. But then you're gonna have your parents, your grandparents who get older, and there's limited time on those people, and you're gonna have them forever until they pass. And but these friends, um, you'll change friends a dozen times before you graduate. Yeah, I know I was muted, man. I was talking to my youngest daughter. She got a friend with a birthday coming up, and which she told me wasn't supposed to be till tomorrow. And so, we trying to set everything up with the grandma, with my mom and everything too, to hang out again. And she's said that they just asked her to come through tonight and help set up for a surprise, set up the party and everything. And that's what I was saying. I was just talking about that kind of stuff. Like, my son was the same way. When he was in high school, man, he had his little friend group, and then something would go wrong with the friend group. And I would tell him, I'll be like, listen, man, every time you have one of these problems, you need to ask yourself, is this going to matter in 5 years? Is this going to change anything in 5 years? Because let's face it, bro, people you go to high school with, and you like, if you get out there and you do what you're supposed to do, you ain't gonna know them people ain't gonna be your friends like that later. You might know them, you might remember them, you might be like, oh damn, yeah, bro, remember when, if you ever see them, but it ain't always like that, bro. I got a brother, like a brother, that like we did everything together for 20 years. I'm talking about, and this is like from my early, 18s up until my late 30s. And I don't and like, man, that was my brother, and I still love that dude to death, like, as a brother. But man, we don't talk anymore. We don't, like, it just got to be a point where it was like, all right, man, it's time for me to go this way. Like, we've been doing this a long time. We made a lot of money. We've done it, but it's time for me to go this way. I'm sorry, man. I ain't been paying attention to comments. Let me run back real quick. What up, Joey? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you in there listening. Local poacher. And here he in here getting ready to poach me, bro. He ready to snag up a new locale, man. Hey, salute to you. Thanks for coming through, man. Um, you don't know what's going on with Upchurch situation, but you don't think Upchurch music's very. You don't think but I don't think Upchurch music ain't bad. So that so you're saying it's not bad, but you're not saying it isn't horrible. I can't say it's horrible, bro. Upchurch is a talent. He's a talented dude. What up, Big Insidious in the building, man? Upchurch is a talented dude, man. At one point, he was really doing things very, very well. Um, Pride comes before the downfall, and I don't know, like, I don't know, man. I made a hot take one time, and I've had friends of mine that this has happened to. I had a cousin that it happened to, man, that um drug induced schizophrenia. Even people who have schizophrenia, a lot of times, man, it doesn't show up until you get to your 30s. And the way a lot of people have just ran from him, didn't want to be a part of him, and all of that, like, bro, a lot of it seems kind of schizophrenic, the way he be up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and like, I mean, it ain't for me to judge the man on. But what I will say is, whenever you are a creator of that magnitude, you have 3 million subs just on YouTube. not to mention on whatever anything else, but 3 million just on YouTube. Now, you do whatever you want to do, bro, but that don't mean you need to put it out here and endorse certain things. Like whenever he found that one cat, man, that basically called every single person that he has beef with, all of the, Adam Calhoun's, the Hard Targets, the Justin Times, all of those people. He found a video of this cat that went through and said they had bad paperwork, said that they were all PDF files, said they were all moles, said they all domestics and all this stuff, all stuff that is not true. But yet you choose to share that out. But then you claim to be a king. You know what I mean? Like you claim to be the king of it. Like a king don't get down and throw rocks with the peasants. And a king damn sure don't act like a peasant by turning people on to something that nefarious, man. Like, bro, if you rock with Upchurch and you see him do that, man, how does that make you feel? I wonder. Because it could be somebody that I rock with, like, bro, if Tommy Thunder did something like that and tag somebody saying that all of any ops that we might ever have saying that stuff, I would have a problem with it. You know what I mean? And Tommy's the homie. Like, sorry, Tommy, I didn't mean to put you like that, but I was just using you as an example, man. It ain't nothing like that. It it's sad though, man. It's sad because the man just had his first Father's Day ever, And I really hope that he's just putting on, you know what I mean? That it's like like how he went to court. He had to say he was just playing the character for that Kylie Rodney stuff, saying that she was fake and all that. He was just playing a character. Um, I hope that's what he's doing when he's up at 3 o'clock in the morning acting crazy. Like, man, I gotta say it, bro. I was watching Progressive Patriots, a little reel of him, what he was doing when he has the glasses on, bro. And every time I see homie in them glasses, man, it makes me think of some shit like Harry Potter and the Quest of the Pabst Blue Ribbon. Like El Church makes me think of the hillbilly Harry Potter, man. The potted meat in the quest of the Pabst Blue Ribbon. Man, I hope Dude gets it, you know. I hope Dude, wherever he's at in life, whatever it is, if he's not playing the character and tuning to that, man, I hope he gets it figured out, bro. Because like I said, the man is a father, and he's a father uh, of a young, a young female. What up, Remy? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing great, man. And look, bro, you say don't listen to Cricket 3. I listened to a couple of it and I was like, what? But I've never really listened to a whole lot of him, to tell you the truth. He's got a new one out. Uh, I'll tell you what, man, a lot of the new ones I've been hearing from, other than that I made the short about, that he probably been writing since Dismiss and just now got it put out. Um, that one sounded okay, but the I've been like, they just don't sound clean. Like they don't sound clean. Like, I don't know, man. It's like I think it's like one of his little secret backup channels. But like, bro, I'll be honest. Like, if a song sounds good, I'll be like, yeah, man, that sounds good. When it's not it, I'll just be like, eh. But then there's times I'll be like, hey, man, that one has potential, but it's not there yet. Attacking his own family. That's what. Oh man, you gonna get me started talking about things I don't even want to talk about on here, bro. But when folks holler about, this, these initials mean this or that. It's just like how we talk about Thunder Gang. It's an ethos. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of living. It's a choice of living. Like you can't you can't move that. You can't skew that. You can't move the post on that, man. Like just like propping up Johnny Gobble and everybody calling him the Archbishop of the Creek Squad and all that because why? Because he did what he was supposed to do. He did what a man's supposed to do. If somebody shows up doing like that, like I can't praise that, man. I do what I'm supposed to do every day. Mhm. What up, Adam? Good to see you, bro. And I don't want to sit here and just dog on the man, bro. I don't. I don't want that ain't who I am, man. That ain't what I'm about. I've just I've just you know, it's just the dude, I don't know, man. Hopefully you playing the character. Just like he said in court with that other stuff. That's all I gotta say, bro. And I'm not one to be on here talking about, oh, the people that he goes against, like everything they drop is great either. Like, bro, I hear a lot of music that I think could be better. I hear a lot of music that could be worse too. But I hear a lot of music that could be better. And then I hear music that's good. The thing I want to know though is so that one dude that be rolling with Creek Squad, the BX, uh, that that one dude. Um, he put out something, and I had heard somebody talking about it before about FJ Outlaw and some paperwork and stuff, man. And man, I really fought with FJ Outlaw voice and music, and I want to know what's what with that. Flooding, oh man, be safe, brother. Be safe. I know it's been flooding a lot, man. Dang. So like, bro, we need to get to the bottom of that, man, because I don't want to believe that. Because it talks about, I don't even want to say what it talks about, man. Y'all can go over there and see what he posted, bro. Um, but man, I hope that ain't true, bro. I hope that ain't real. Yeah, man, this whole little genre, bro. Plus there's a lot of engaging people in this genre. Me personally, I'm not trying to argue with or go at anybody really, but if when it comes to like reactors and things like that, man, like bro, yeah, anybody who wants to say anything, you be more than welcome to say whatever you want about me. Um, because I'm not investing my energy into anything like that, into anything small. Like it's I'll go on the clout chase, bro. But the clout gotta be worth it. Yeah, man. Prayers to all of those dealing with the weather, the tragic, all of that flooding, man. Like that stuff is wild, bro. Damn. That's what it is for me too. Progressive. Like I'm just I just enjoy watching it, man. I enjoy taking it in. I enjoy learning about it. Um and then I also learn about new music by about everything going on. So It's a win-win, really. And it's so wild because people they do things that you would never expect them to do. You know what I mean? Like they act the ways that you would never expect. Like, oh man, and it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how much people allow all of this stuff to affect their real lives. You know what I mean? I got my mama texting. They let it affect like even not even like it being dogs that are on that. Like people will let it affect their real lives so much that it can blow a household up from the inside out. And that can be from only one person being on it, only one person having anything to do with it, and it can blow the whole household up. It can blow everything up, man. And that is not what it should be about, man. Like especially in this genre. This genre, yeah, it's fine to have your ops to talk. You talk your stuff, do your little stuff or whatever. But man, it should not go um to the whole real life, to the affecting a man's work, a man's job, man's livelihood. You know, yeah, the same thing in the other community too. Like, and that's just, bro. Like, there should be almost like a code, like a code, man, that people get on here and they at least abide by a code of ethics, man, that says you don't go that low. Like, sure, you could say you could say all kinds of wild stuff. You can make puppets, you can make shirts, you can make all kinds of whatever, man. But the code of ethics calls that it never touches real life. It never blows up families. It never blows up relationships. It never makes a man lose his means of providing. Like it should be, man. There should be a code of ethics, code of ethics, code of conduct, damn morals for just interaction. And if somebody can't obey and provide and go by that code, then everyone else that's in the code should hold them accountable. You know what I mean? Like, then that's when everybody should be like, okay, DP. There ain't no moral compass for life. That's right, bro. A lot of people there's not. But you can make our own code of ethics. You know what I mean? You make your own code of ethics for each channel, bro. Like, if you got enough people involved in one genre that could come together, round table discussion stuff, and make a code of ethics, unwritten, like, code of ethics for that genre, bro, you could hold the whole genre down. Well, that's just it, man. Like the dude's he's built his own, he's got his house with the gate and all that. But on YouTube is this house, and then he uses Creek Squad as the gate. I mean, which brother, he's done it. He grew his stuff. He grew his own community. I mean, because you could damn near say Creek Squad is its own genre, damn near. Yep, that's facts. That's facts. I don't even know what you talking about, bro. Yeah, I try not to dick with people, bro. Like honestly, I don't wish bad upon people unless they deserve the wood chipper, you know. But um, I mean, man, overall, bro, it's just wild how some people operate. And a lot of times, like these people out here, bro, they operate for other people, not even for themselves. It's they're doing the actions for other people, but it's still selfish because the only reason they're really doing it for those people is to keep the momentum going in the whole drama and beat. See, people get caught up thinking about the minute to minute about it. But what a lot of people don't really understand is, man, is that you got two people arguing, two people will be arguing, but then you got 100 to 1,000 people are entertained by it. So they don't want y'all to squash it. They want it to get worse. So then, somebody from person A's side will act like somebody from person B's side and make it even worse and attack person A as person B. It's crazy work. It's wicked work, man. That's good, Patriot. You don't want that work, bro. What? If you have no class, it'll shine eventually. And I keep seeing the good people showing up time after time. That's right. That's right, Adam. No, I hear that, brother. There's a lot of the energy you promote too. You know, it's just like whenever we're addicts. Like when we're out there being addicts, somehow, some way. Salute Barry Wood. Shout out to you, huh? Hope you're doing good. But when we're addicts, some way, somehow out there, man, we always run into the other addicts. We always find who has what we need, right? It's the same way with the energy, bro. The energy you carry and you expel, people will pick up on that. And so the people who have the same type, they'll be right there for you, man. They'll be right there for you. What up, New York? I see you, man. Salute, sir. What's up, man? My bad, man. This young and driving crazy. What up, Joker Diaz? I see you, man. I ain't seen you around in a minute, man. Hope you been safe out there. I was just thinking about you today, man, wondering where you been at. Working them roads. That's what I figured, man. That's what I figured. But sure, you never know. That's another thing crazy about YouTube, man. You never know. Like, shout out Jimmy Buckley. Like, we never knew, bro. Jimmy Buckley, he was there one day and then not. Whew. Man, it's getting hot. Getting hot. I do need to end this though, man. I do need to get off here because I got this youngin. She's driving me nuts about what the plans and what to do. My mom's just text me back saying what we're gonna do. So I need to figure all of that out. Dan Stone. Damn, bro, that's a lot of miles. Yeah, send me an email. Send me an email. Progressive. Like I said, man, usually anytime that I'm not home, like alone, or I don't have the kids busy, occupied, or if the wife's here, like I like to talk to my wife before I do anything of the evening and stuff, man. That way, you know, just to just to let her have an input, man. Usually she says, "Oh, I don't care," but it's nice to involve. Hey, that's what's up, Patriot man. I appreciate that, bro. Generally speaking, most of the time, I get a decent um, welcoming from most places I go. I've always been decent at doing the damn networking and such. Yes, sir, man. All right.